You've never told a soul. Shh. Until now. Dirty Little Secret.
Hey, Deuce, Nina, and Dubs. I have a dirty little secret. My boyfriend's son, I think, would be much better off without his mom. So I'm doing everything that I can to make sure that we get full custody of him.
Wow, that's a lot.
Okay. What exactly is wrong with his mom that this child should not be with her?
Oh, my God. She is a total train wreck. She can barely support them. And I know that when she's not at work is out partying. And I know that she's brought dudes home. And it's just not a good environment.
Do you know that for a fact, or are you just saying that?
I don't have a secret spy camera in her apartment or anything, but that's the type of person that she is. And then whenever he comes over, he's 3. He comes over and he's dirty half the time and he's got holes in his clothes and he's just obviously not being taken care of. And when I ask him, when I'm like, hey, what did you have for lunch or what did you eat? It's always mac and cheese and chicken nuggets or...
That's what 3-year-olds eat.
Yeah.
No, but you have to make sure you get some nutrition in them. And then also, he's just babysat by Netflix the entire time.
Now, I know this is a heavy question for a 3-year-old, but are you sure he'd even want to leave his mom?
In our house, I gave up my craft room so that we could make it this really amazing room for him. And when he comes over, he has all of his favorite toys and games there, and he really loves to be there, and he loves coming to be with us. And so, I try to remind him, how much he loves hanging out with us and that, oh, you wish you lived with us instead because we have all of his stuff there and he would be happier with us.
You're like manipulating him,
Yeah.
telling him like, oh, don't you wish you lived with us? Don't you feel bad for manipulating a 3-year-old child like this?
Manipulating or making sure that he's not in a house that different random men are being brought into all the time.
But putting words into his mouth, that is the manipulating part of it.
And you've already said that, you don't know that any of that's actually going on.
No, I said that I don't have a camera in her house, but that I know that it's going on.
But at the end of the day, you have to convince, or you're trying to convince your boyfriend to fight for custody. How are you manipulating your boyfriend?
I don't have to convince him. He wants him with us the whole time. She can do her own thing, and none of us have to worry about him.
I'm just not sure you're playing fair.
Have you done anything else about this situation that's
A little sketch?
yeah, it feels like there's something else going on?
There's one thing I'm not super proud of. He came over one day and he had this bruise that he got on the playground, and I maybe convinced him to tell his dad that his mom did it.
Oh my God.
Goodness.
Okay, that's officially over the line.
You want to sit here and tell me you're not manipulating anyone? Okay.
And I don't even know that you're great to be around this kid.
I think we need to go.